Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I am still vocally recovering from my New Year's Eve stream that lasted 3 hours and was some of the most fun I've ever had on New Year's Eve, even though I needed lots of bathroom breaks and lost some of my voice. So I don't know whether to call this video a miracle or a nightmare or both, but we all know the odds of the greater banquet crystals. We know that if you're trying to target, especially like an Abyss Nexus crystal, good luck. Because the odds of these are a flat out 1%, and somehow I have opened not one but two from less than 100, and both of them contained Photon, but not Silk, who still at the time of recording this video remains impossible for me to obtain. We have a summoner who reached out to me via the channel partner, long-time, year and a half now, exclusive sponsor, Evizone, of this channel. The best, fastest, easiest way to submit stories, photos, videos, all of the above, to me directly, and that is how this story got to me. So this summoner said, Prof, I have a pretty ridiculous story that makes you certainly wonder if Kabam is pulling strings, or crazy strings, and plays games with us as summoners. It is a long, roundabout story, but I think you would love to know more. Well, you have me intrigued, my friend. Long story short, I'm Paragon, waiting on only a second rank 3 to become Valiant. As we know, the only way to do this is for Necropolis exploration or to have an unheard of amount of luck through gifting. I don't think that's possible. You would need to get 30 tier 4 class catalysts because I think you just get 10%. Okay. Not having Necropolis done with the January 15th deadline has been giving me some anxiety. I do not have Aegon as a 6-star. No Shuri is a 7-star. So the capability of getting her to rank 5 as a 6-star maybe, but only Wong is a viable option for me. I utilize gifting as a means to hopefully pick up a 7-star Shuri or a 6-star Aegon. After researching a lot, I had just spent over $1,000 on gifting as I saved for this. After all the $1,000 worth of crystals, no luck. Lots of new champs, but none for Necropolis. After researching a lot, I had to move forward, and my best option was to do Wong at rank 2, Guillotine rank 1, Wiccan rank 1, and Heimdall. He decided my best offensive option was Gamora, ranked her to rank 2, was now at the point of only having one final crack at a greater Banquet Crystal when I gifted the last present to a friend. Legit, he is out of units to spend on anymore. The only shot was one final greater Banquet Crystal from the Accolades event. I think you can probably guess where this is going. Lo and behold, the last crystal that he opened after doing all of those rank ups is one that I'm going to show now on screen. The one and only Accolades crystal gets him Mr. Jamie Pudd, the 6-star Abyss Nexus that he had been hoping and praying for after not getting one in over $1,000 worth of greater Banquet crystals. Keep in mind, he used up all his 6-star rank 4 and rank 5 capabilities to rank to a 7-star. Mind you, this was the very last opportunity at this. Legitimately, no other path to do Necropolis before January 15th. To think about the unimaginable probability of this happening, it is like Kabam knew all of his test runs, all of his champs, all the effort to get started, and all of a sudden, when he was out of resources to make Aegon meaningful or impactful, well, you can imagine what happened. He turned this into this. And of course, his goal was to get Aegon, but he'd already used up all his resources, and he only had one 6-star generic 6-stone. Just one. And on the very last champion of the Abyss Nexus, thanks to the Accolades event, he gets an Aegon, whom he can awaken and take to Sig 1, but doesn't have the resources to rank up and certainly not max Sig. He got what he needed after he had used up all of his resources. Now, I'm sure there's plenty of takeaways from this, and I'm not saying you have to feel sorry for him. You know, there are plenty of Kabam loyalists out there who, anytime I criticize Kabam at all, they always are in the comments saying, listen to this guy. He should just be thankful the game exists in the first place. I'm like, I don't know how much Kabam's paying you. But I am thankful the game exists. But that doesn't mean the story isn't still crazy. I will say that he added on more units, I guess, because he does have, in the spirit of transparency with the story he sent me, 2,716 after this. He may be saving those for revives for Necropolis, for all I know. It's a crazy story. It's a miracle he got Aegon, but it's a nightmare that he got Aegon after he'd utilized every one of his resources. I am guessing this is not the only summoner this has ever happened to, but maybe I'm wrong. Either way, Jamie, thank you for entrusting my channel through Evizone with the story. Obviously, if you're watching this on my channel, it made it into a video.